Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. I'm BonBonB and you're very, very welcome. Right, it's Tuesday's request day. Today's map was requested by a lot of people and I really didn't want to review it, but under the weight of pressure of so many people, here we are. Why didn't I want to review it? Many reasons. For a start, we've already reviewed a version of this map by the same creator, episode 389, where we got 11 stars and the seal of approval. But then this map has been modded beyond belief. We're talking about trees here. I'll talk more about trees as we get into the review. It's got a heck of a lot of work into it, and I don't feel that I can do it justice in such a short, quickly made show. But you can make some sort of difference to my show by hitting the like button. Thank you very much for your ongoing support. Okay, let's get on and have a look at Berlin 2021, modded by AmiPolizeiFunk. Okay, so we have a highly the amount of hours of work that have gone into this map is untrue. When you get down there, you will see there's your start square. Brandenburg Gate would go in the middle of that little parky area in the middle. Then you have terrain heights. It's fairly flat. It's a city, so it's a fairly flattish, ready leveled out area. All of those little green lines there, those are real life streets marked out by trees. And then if you've got Sunset Harbour and you want to do some fishing, why are you playing the Berlin map? Go play a coastal map. Okay, off to the workshop. What do we need? Well, it's a mass transit map. You will need mass transit for this one. This is a map that was used in the global build-off, and there's a lot of writing that you don't have to read all of it, but there's recommendations for the overlays, because if you're gonna play this map, you're really looking at using overlays. It's simple as that. Then we have a whole bunch of trees. Every single tree in this map has been placed as per certain websites that show you where every tree goes. I've seen one of these websites for London. They're amazing. They show you every single tree in the city. Not every single tree in the city has been done, but a good chunk of them. The amount of hours that must have gone into getting these trees into is mind-blowing. Which, that amount of work makes me also not want to review the map, because I knew even, well, the chances of this map being pristine in terms of what I would normally count as a high score for detailing map. Like this, there's a heck of a lot of detailing in this map. But we're going to encounter, the more you put into a map, the more chances there are for problems. This is the thing. Now, it doesn't mean that you cannot have a pristine map with exquisite detailing, a lot of it, and there be no problems. That is something that can quite easily happen. It's the start square area down here. Brandenburg Gate will go in there. We'll come back to this area a little bit later on for the asset of the day, as always. So yes, we'll come back here. But yeah, I didn't want to review this map for fear that there might be more than a handful of problems, and I don't want to emphasize the fact that there are problems, if there are problems, which I hate to say, there are some problems. It's the map wasn't built for a vanilla style build. It's not built from, it is built for a modded style game. Okay, it's built for this competition, and the competition got a big prize. Okay, the closing date has expired now. I held back until after the completion of the sell by date. Yeah, the closing dates, there we go. I waited until then. Let's have a quick look down here. One or two minor early problems. No pillars under the rail on this side, and also we've got a clipping street lamp there. Let's start off with a couple. Let's go. Now, if I tell you that there are, well, everywhere that I drop my camera in at low level, pretty much, if I thought, let's go and check that, oh, there's a little problem there. Let's go and check, oh, there's a little problem there as well. Sadly, it's a highly detailed map that's not quite on point with what we've got down in place. These highways, maybe if you've got a stray tree on the highway or something like that, maybe it's because the highway width is slightly different from in real life. But I feel that if that was the case, then surely we need to make these adjustments. You saw some tree clipping there, I'm sure. But surely we need to make some adjustments in the actual layout. On top of that, though, we have got a lot of pre-laid trees, streets, treed avenues, that kind of, and all those trees are, I am mind blown by how accurate they are. I've not checked. I'm assuming they're accurate. Why would they not be? Why would they not be accurate? I'm trusting AmiPolizeiFunk on their word and the word of everybody else working around them that this is on point. For me, though, that then adds an extra layer of making gameplay even more tricky, because the trees are down, but the streets aren't. And now you can see a little bit later on, we do have some encroaching trees, and in more than one location, several times. And if that's happening with the roads that are already down, imagine trying to put down extra roads in between these pre-lined trees. It's going to be a fight. I would like to have seen quite a few of these roads placed down. I mean, if you're going to go to this level, I would say, why not have the roads down as well? I mean, we've got the trees down, get the roads down as well. I would like to have seen that. So that's a personal thing. Again, it's not the sort of map that I would ever build on. It's not tailored for me or my tastes. It's just how I perceive it as a complete bystander. And everybody who's taken part in the global build off are going to be watching this, telling me how wrong I am. And you're right, I am wrong. You're right, I am wrong. I didn't want to do this. It was viewer pressure. Okay, I knew that this was going to be an exquisitely highly detailed map, but I suspected there would be issues, and you can't hide from it. There are. I've tried not to show them on this initial through pass. It was a we'll save this for the second half of the show. If you don't want to see problems with the map, go away during the intermission, and I'll see you with tomorrow's show. Meanwhile, let's say something about an intermission.
Want to add a custom hedge maze to your park but don't have the time to build one? Why not try BonBonB's modular hedge maze set? This guide will show you how to select and use the right units. Click the information button below.
And so back to, shipping routes. Berlin 2021 modded by AmiPolizeiFunk. I was surprised there was a shipping route. I'm glad there is one. We do have is that a little bit of an island there, possibly. And looks like another little bit of an island here. Let's just check that one if we come out of this mode. Yeah, we've got shipping routes going over the island. I suspect the ships will quite happily make their way over that one. And of course, as always, we're playing a modded game, so you'll be playing with advanced vehicle options for some smaller boats. I don't mind that. That's fine. We're assuming that today. Now, water flow, again, we're playing a modded game, so I don't think it really matters too much. But for those of you that really care about there being moving water in the river, well, there is moving water. It's not high level, and it's not deep, and it's not wide, so you are going to struggle if you want to play a vanilla style game on this one. But if you want to play a vanilla style game, similar to what I said about the fishing, why would you be playing this map? Okay. Right, overall, let's have a quick look at I've got two airports. Boom. Airport number 1. There you go. That looks right. I'm guessing one of these is the international and one of these is a domestic or something similar. But yes, we have two airports. Maybe one's military. I don't know. I've not spent a huge amount of hours looking at it. In the amount of time that I had for this show, I just couldn't do it justice by coming into this area going, this is a part of the city that is called Wolfsgate. Okay, it wouldn't be called that because it's Germany. And I can't check it too closely with Google Earth because Street View is an issue in Germany as well. But you can see there all those layouts there for all the roads. Imagine trying to pop a road down. First of all, working out which road you need. Is it a 2-lane or 1-lane? Is it cobbled street or whatever? Finding the right sort of, and then finding the right asset and getting it to fit exactly down between those trees. Yes, you'll be using Anarchy, and yes, it's modded. And some people will love this. And those people, I'm so glad. This is going to keep you busy for weeks, stroke months, stroke years. Carry on, have fun. Okay? This is what it's all about. There's different sort of maps for different sorts of people. And this one built specifically for the global build-off. Let's have a look over here. Oh, we've got a big old intersection here, and unfortunately a couple of little problems over here as well. Let's start off with, I don't know if you can make out, there was a little splash of blue mantle there. Let's have a look here. You can see the glitching of the road there. It's just breaking away from the environment. What about there? Blue mantle just pops at a certain distance with that. It's not the biggest problem with the intersection. Let's go underneath the intersection and you'll see we have pillars on the road, and one of them completely blocking off the road there. The other one just kind of hints onto it there. You have to steer around it. But yes, do you care? If you care, then I'm with you. Okay, I'm with you. Right, let's do some jumping from area to area. Everywhere I went, I found trees that were on roads. There's a couple there that have encroached onto the highway. This is Brandenburg Gate. Now, this is the start square. This is the pièce de résistance, the middle of everywhere. Okay, if we come down here, you'll see we've got trees that are just encroaching onto the road and actually into the highway. It's for me a big problem. Again, does it matter? I don't know. Then you have a water flow. Oh blimey, motorbikes outside my window. Then we have quite a few drowned trees down here. Quite a few. It's not the only place. We'll be checking a couple more, like over here. We've got a few drowned trees over here as well. Again, probably exactly the right tree in exactly right location. Just couldn't get the water to do exactly what they wanted it to do. Then we've got other little issues like this. This bridge is a little bit too low. The catenary cables are running through there. Again, does it really matter? No, it doesn't really matter. But if you're looking for the top quality, there might be a grumble. I imagine donuts will get caught on the underside of that. Donuts and plastic hot dogs will be stuck under there as well. Plenty of other things going on with the map. We see so much on the map we can't look at everything. I could show you a lot of good stuff and a lot of bad stuff in equal measures. This one, when we started the flyover, I deliberately started a little bit inland so that you didn't see this from the off. I didn't want to show this right at the start of the fly through because it would set a bad start. But yes, a lot of drowned trees there as well. So yes, plenty of things going on with today's map. Not going to be for everybody. But those of you who really wanted to take part in the global build-off, I'm sure you had a lot of fun with it, because the precision with the trees is just mind-blowing. Right, okay, down to the start square. We'll have a look at the asset of the day, and today's a thoughtful one. When I say a thoughtful one, it's in memory of Pirate Turtle 13 by Sakura Nation. Now, I'd never heard of Pirate Turtle 13, but the amount of love that has been thrown about over the social medias regarding their passing is, well, it's just incredible. So, out of respect, there'll be no factoid today because factoids sometimes they're just completely offbeat. This is just an amazing. I'm a Sakura Nation. Thank you so much for creating this. I'm sure all of the friends and family of Pirate Turtle 13 will be they'll be looking to snap this one up and put it in every one of their cities. And if you've ever seen any of Pirate Turtle stuff, do let me know in the comments. I'd like to know what sort of creator that they were. But anyway, I think it's only fitting that if we can settle down here, we'll take just a few moments to remember Pirate Turtle 13. And so, Pirate Turtle 13 in memory of by Sakura Nation. Great work. Thank you very much for that one. I'm sure there's a lot of fans out there. And so back to Berlin 2021 modded by AmiPolizeiFunk. What do you think of it? Is it a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your vote really does count. We use it at the end of the month for the Viewer's Choice Top 10. Will this be one of the top 10 maps of the month? Only you can decide. Click the I button now in the top right corner of your screen or in the description. It'll take you to the voting page where you can vote for free. What do I think of this one? Well, remember I gave it 11 stars for the previous one. That was back in episode 389. I can't really match that today, sadly. Aesthetically, I'm mind blown. I'm going 4 stars again, like I did last time, solely because it looks like the area and the amount of effort that's gone into getting this aesthetic is on point. Even with the vanilla theme, looks amazing. So 4 stars. Detailing. See, the thing is, it should scream high 4 stars. It should scream it. But by the way that we rate the maps on this channel, there's so many things I have to knock off. I cannot even get it into 3 stars, which is ridiculous. It's high 2, but it deserves 5. Gameplay potential. It's going to be a tough play. For those of you wanting to play a modded game, wanting to do this one, I think it's going to be a 3 stars. I'm going lowish end 3. That's from my personal viewpoint. You, on the other hand, will have your own opinion, and quite right, so you should have. Berlin 2021 modded by AmiPolizeiFunk. That is an incredible work. It's, I mean, just getting all those trees into the exact, well, almost exact points as per shown by the rivers and the roads. I just don't know what to say. AmiPolizeiFunk, just don't stop treating us. Thank you. Thanks for watching, for commenting, for liking and subscribing. Use the word of the day into the comments to prove you're part of the 20 and out elite. I'll be back tomorrow with another map in the What's Map series. Thanks for watching.